Just wedge that shit in there.
This video and any other videos on this channel are not made for kids.
Where does he get those wonderful toys?
What's up, collectors? It's your friendly neighborhood Moscato coming back to you with another quick little review here, you guys. We have acquired the Spartan Collection Master Chief figure. My buddy Keith picked this up for me at Target, and he swung by and did a little frisbee action because I'm pretty sick and I think I need to go get tested for COVID. So don't worry, no contact was made while retrieving this figure. I'm smart, I'm not an asshole, I'm not giving this disease to anybody. But, excuse me, I apologize in advance if there's any coughs and stuff, you guys. Yeah, we had to do this review because I have this guy. I've been waiting for this guy for a long time, and I am super stoked to finally have him in my collection. So let's take a closer look at this packaging, and you can see Master Chief with accessories. The Spartan Collection there on the left, this beautiful window packaging. Look at all those extra hands, all the accessories, you guys. It includes game add-ons, so do not steal my code. Halo logo right there, you guys, looking great. 8 and up, I believe, or 8, 1 set. I don't know what that means. I think it's 8 and up, people. It's on the box. Top of the box, you guys, we got a UNSC right there. Bottom of the box is bare. Side of the box, just a little photo shot of Master Chief, UNSC logo. Back of the box looks pretty nice. We got a nice product shot of the figure there. Halo, the Spartan Collection, Master Chief with accessories. He comes with the MA-40 assault rifle, Mark 50 sidekick, additional hands. That's pretty much it. The other characters in the line, you guys, we got Series 1 Wave. We have Cat B320 with accessories. I believe she comes with the Spartan laser. Spartan Mark 7 with accessories. Really looks cool. And then Spartan Mark 5 B? It says B with accessories. These guys look great. I know Cat, I believe, is from Reach. Correct me if I'm wrong. Or she's from Halo 5. I could be wrong. I did not like Halo 5 whatsoever, by the way, you guys. Just look, when I play Halo, I want to play as Master Chief. Nothing against Spartan Locke, but you play like maybe, what, 2 missions, 3 missions as Chief, and then the rest is Locke. And look, man, I just don't give a shit about Locke. I want to play as Master Chief. Legalities and all that crap. This is from Wicked Cool Toys, Jazzwares. Dead on. I just gotta say, dead on with this guy here. I cannot wait to get him out of the packaging, you guys. We're just gonna go ahead and do that right now because he is so awesome. Here is Chief out of the packaging, and oh my god. This is what we've all been waiting for. And for, you know what, for a while, you guys, I have been waiting for a Master Chief figure to look this detailed, this spot on, for a visor to be that just reflective and just capture everything that the Master Chief is, and this figure does it. I do have some gripes, of course, because you guys know I've already been playing with this guy, obviously out of the box, and you guys can already see there on that joint on his arm there, that ball joint, it's got a little bit of white markings there. That's because I already had to use some super glue on this guy, just because the arms are very loose, and I'll get to that in the articulation, and I'll have to go over that little bit of white glue spots with some, you know, black paint, but it's not going to be a problem. This guy's still fantastic. I mean, just the detailing on him, the armor, it's so much detail. It almost makes me want to put a black wash over this guy, but then I don't want to because this is like that new Halo Infinite look. And again, you can see right there on his foot, he's got some of the paint chipping going on with the silver dry brushing that they've done here. It's just incredible. So he's kind of, you know, he's got that battle damage look. It's going up all over the armor here. You can see there's some silver markage going on, and that is amazing. See on the crotch shot there, again, the knee pad there, definitely has some battle damage going on. This looks so amazing. Love the detailing on this guy. Like I said, just the helmet, everything is incredible. So for the accessories, you guys, he comes with a bunch of interchangeable hands. He comes with 2 fisted hands, 2 open palm hands, another trigger hand, just in case, I guess, you lose the one. But this one has 2 fingers out. Maybe it's for something else. Or maybe if we get other accessories in the future, like grenades and stuff, maybe it can hold grenades. Of course, he comes with this sidekick pistol right there. Of course, we have the assault rifle. Chief is not Chief without his assault rifle. In fact, every time I play Halo, I'm one of those guys who likes to have Chief with his main weapon. I at least always carry the AR with me. Just because I feel like it's not Chief without his assault rifle. Getting a close-up on the assault rifle, you just look at all this detailing, this paint, everything. Look at the little nooks and crannies here on the sculpt of the gun. Looking so incredible. Detailing here. Looking so good, you guys. Awesome. Go ahead and spin that around for y'all. You can see there is the peg hole, so it can peg onto Chief's back. I'll show you the back of Chief here in a second. Yeah, pretty awesome gun. Now, if they really wanted to go out, they could have done a little, you know, decal paint here or something, you know, and showed like a number. Would have been kind of cool. Probably would have been a little too hard to do, hard to see, especially with these old 33-year-old man eyes. But I can see the detail in this gun because it's right up in my face, and it looks incredible. Love the assault rifle. Next up, you guys, we got the sidekick pistol. Again, there is a peg hole there, and I will show you how that pegs into Chief in a second. Actually goes in on his side. We got that Chief green and black, a little bit of silver up here. You know, pretty good. It's a nice, hefty sidearm. Definitely would work with some of your Marvel Legends like Deadpool or something, but yeah, I'm digging it. What more can I say except the detail is incredible. The handle of the gun, all those ridges right there, feels very nice, a nice texture to it. Detailing up here. And I'm not acting like I know like parts of the gun. Like there's the trigger, and there's the handle, you know, a magazine goes in there. I know that from Resident Evil. But yeah. Oh, and you can pull this thingy back. I mean, not really, but on a gun, you can. But yeah, there is the sidearm. And just wanted to show you guys a close-up on the interchangeable hands. I mean, they're very, very detailed. They all have hinges, you know. Gotta show you all the accessories here. Detailed there with the green. Look at the sculpt on them. Very well done, the fingers. Oh yeah, the knuckles. Looks so great. And I'll show you a fisted hand too. Bum. Alright, you guys, so before we get into the articulation, I wanted to show you guys with these accessories, you can actually pop this off. Now there's a hole there, but check this out. This flips around, and you can just wedge that back in there. Wait, if I can get it. Wedge that in, yeah, there we go. And you see what I mean, what I was telling you before? I might have to even use some more super glue, because look at that. I mean, this was even worse. It just goes around. And you can get it to do what you want it to do. Like, it'll stand up. Or if you want it faced outward now, like that. But now, let's see how much I got to paint in there. I might go over it. Sounded Russian. I might go over it again, though, you guys, just to get it. It's still very loose, you know, but it was a lot worse right out of the box. But you can get those poses that you want. Anyways, we'll go over that in the articulation. But anyways, lift that up, and now we can peg his sidearm right there. Clip that onto his side. Bam. Which I don't know why he'd want it on this side, because he'd have to like flip the gun around, but you guys see what I mean. He can carry his sidearm. That's pretty cool. And you can actually do it with the other side too. So again, that fell off. See? Pegs off. That might be a little bit of a problem getting it to stay in afterwards, but just flip it around. Line that up. Kind of hard to do, but if you get it on there just right, wedge that in, you can go ahead and peg it on there again. If you wanted to, which I don't know why you would, but there is the assault rifle, there's the hole. Let's go ahead and... There you go, Chief. You are ready for battle. That just looks silly, doesn't it? But you can if you want to. Alright, so this is what it's really for, you guys. Go ahead, we'll peg that in on the back here, on this peg hole. Got a peg right there, peg hole, line that up. Hi Binks! Thackeray Binks is in the house, peeps. And look at that. Bit of a nicer pose there for you guys. You can see it's on Chief's back. That looks way better than having it here on his side. And doesn't this look better? Holstered on the right side. He is ready for battle. And then, I mean, if you want, if you get other figures with other accessories, maybe we can peg those right on there. Flip that around, and he'll be really stacked, you know? Throw a shotgun on him, or a plasma rifle so he can dual-wield the sidekick and the plasma pistol. I mean, that'd be pretty sweet. This guy, like I said, so incredible. So that's how he works with his accessories, you guys. I mean, hands, you guys know how interchangeable hands work, right? Just go ahead, pop that off, and let's go ahead and put on an open palm one. See, peg, hole, line it up.
Just wedge that shit in there.
Well, no satisfying click, but it's on there. There we go. Look at that. Chief, you sexy beast. Let's get to the articulation. Alright, you guys, so articulation for Chief. Arms can go out that far. Obviously, the shoulder pad is going to hinder how far up it can go. It can go back in, and literally it can rotate 360 all the way around. We knew that was going to happen. And again, just check your figures when you get them, you guys. If there's two, I would honestly pick up two and see which one has the better, you know, joints. I mean, it's not going to break or anything, but you guys can see, and if I didn't mess around with it with some super glue in that little, you know, crevice there and move it back and forward just to kind of harden a bit, I mean, this thing was just like literally, it's not doing it now, but before I was just moving them around like this, and it was just spinning around like a freaking Ferris wheel, man. So, just letting you guys know. Arms, they are double jointed, and look at that. I mean, they really go up. So, that looks a little ugly, but, I mean, hey, to get those poses that you want with Chief, like, look how flat that looks there. But still, it's very nice that we get that range of motion with him. No bicep swivels or anything like that. It is just one solid piece there. Hands do rotate all the way around, though. They swivel, and they are on a hinge, which is very nice. Head is awesome because we got some side-to-side action. Can look down that far, up that far, so just straight ahead. Obviously, all this armor here will hinder it, but it's up a little bit. Like, I guess that would be straight ahead. So up a little bit, down all the way. I mean, you can rotate it. Yeah, I wouldn't trust going all the way around. You probably could, but why do that? And this thing is tight. It's not really going anywhere. Not so much tilt action, but you can get what you want with this Chief. I mean, look at that. Looking down that way, that way, that way. He looks incredible, man. Love this visor, too. It's just so detailed, so reflective. I can actually see myself through it. Probably not wearing a shirt, guys. There you go. Alright, you guys, so we have an upper torso piece, and you guys can see it's got a little bit of swivel to it, and it can go, I mean, tilt side to side. But that's really all you're gonna get with that upper hula action. Crunch that far, back that far. That's about it, you know? Waist, barely any. I don't want to keep going. It's super tight, and I mean, I don't want it to break. But there you go. You can get it that much motion there, and then it kind of stops. Like, it's a hard stop. So why would you want to break it? It's not worth it. You get the range of motion that you want. Let's go down to the legs so they can spread out that far. They can kick up that far, kick back. Not so far. The butt flap here hinders that. But I mean, if you wanted to go out that way, you could. We got double jointed knees. Can go all the way up and kick his own ass, which is pretty sweet. Again, that kind of looks ugly. It's kind of flat and all that, but trust me, you can get the articulation that you want with this dude. And then the foot here, you guys, just put all that back to normal. We got some toe articulation, which is very nice, and it's on a hinge, so it can go up about that far. You guys can see what I'm talking about here. A lot of gaps going on, but there's the hinge, and then it can go back like that. So there is your articulation with Master Chief. No thigh cuts or anything. We do get that hip swivel with the ball joint here in the hip area, which is nice. This one here ratchets for me big time. You know, it's not a damn quarter scale, but this one does not. This one does. But yeah, that is the articulation. A lot of posability out here. I mean, getting Chief down on like one knee, sniping, you know. Like, there's a lot we could do with this guy. I mean, I literally got him balanced right now, just on one leg. That's pretty cool. So for some scaling comparisons, here he is with NECA Toys Retro Cloth 2017 Pennywise figure. This Pennywise figure is my favorite figure of all the Pennywise figures that I own. And he is massive. I mean, Chief is pretty tall, you know, he's like 7.5 inches there. And I'm telling you, dude, this Pennywise has to be like 9 inches. He is just huge, and he's not even standing up straight, you know? So there's just a comparison to a retro cloth figure, so you guys kind of see what you're getting into. Halloween's coming up, so why not? Let's grab Sam Hain, and this is how he scales next to NECA Toys Sam, a smaller NECA figure, but you can see how these two would look together on the shelf, and I think they look pretty snazzy together. Here's Master Chief next to Skeletor from the new Masters of the Universe Origins figure line. Pretty sweet. Here's Master Chief rocking out with Marty McFly to Johnny Be Good. For your Star Wars Black Series comparison, here he is next to the Mandalorian. And also Baby Yoda. He's so big compared to these two. Yeah, those Black Series figures, you know, them being 6 inches and Chief being Chief. You guys see what I mean here. But yeah, I'd also want to see this in Season 2 of Mandalorian. McFarlane's Spawn is definitely taller than the Master Chief, but I got him posed up there, and I also added Cable's Marvel Legends gun there, but there he is next to the McFarlane Spawn figure from Mortal Kombat. Here he is busting some ghosts with Egon Spangler and my custom-made proton beam, since Hasbro decided not to give them all proton beams. Don't know why, Hasbro, and you guys are probably wondering why the line's kind of peg warmers right now. Give them proton beams. Everyone wants the 4 Ghostbusters with that action shot, man. What were they thinking? Great figures, though. This looks awesome. I think that does it for comparisons, you guys. Otherwise, we'd be here all day. I got so many different figures I could pull. We got some Marvel Legends still. Got some Earthrise I could throw at you. There's too many toys. So we've gone over the figure, the details, the articulation, the accessories, the comparisons. You guys know what time it is. My favorite part of the video. Let's get to the showcase. Here we go.
No, not then! Not again! We need to run!
No, we need to fight. Get ready.
enjoyed that video, but that's gonna do it for this one.
If you guys like the channel, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, you guys, and subscribe.
Go pick up this guy. Do not sleep on this figure. He is amazing, and I am so ready for that Xbox Series X. And I can wait. I'm ready for Halo Infinite, but as long as they polish it and make it the best Halo experience that it can be, I will be patient, because I want Master Chief to get the game he deserves and to go back to his roots for next gen. But that's it for this video, you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Till all our Moscato Bots, you all stay classy, and I will see you all in the next one. Moscato Bots, roll out.